everyone, this is Adam from Canto Product Reviews. Today we are going to be looking at WP Clickster, which is a WordPress plugin that basically, with the click of a button, it's going to automate all of your WordPress settings, plugin activations, and all of those mundane tasks that you repeat every time you create a new WordPress website. So in other words, if you have a few or more WordPress sites, you probably had a process when you set up that site for the first time, and that process is largely the same from one site to the next. So it's really kind of time consuming and inconvenient on you and anyone doing this to kind of go through that process every single time you start a WordPress blog, when you could be doing things that basically better value for your time. So what I'm going to do, I'm on one of my test websites that I use for a lot of the demos that I create here on YouTube, and what I'm going to do here is install the plugin for the first time, and we're just going to take a look at it together and see how this works and how it can actually save us time. And of course, if we're saving time, we're also saving money. So we'll go into our plugins on the left, add new, and we're going to upload, choose file, and there is the zip. Install, shouldn't be too big, should be pretty quick, and activate. So once you activate the plugin, you're going to I'm probably soon going to be prompted to enter a license key. Let's see. Here it is at the bottom, alphabetical, WP Clickster. I'm going to click on that, and there it is, the license key. So I'm going to pause for a moment, enter my license key, and then come right back. Alright, so here we are inside of WP Clickster. Now, keep in mind, in addition to being able to basically repeat your process for each website, each WordPress blog that you create, you can also kind of start fresh on any blog that you have. So from this menu, there's many things that I can do. There's one of them right here, the third one from the top, delete all comments. This is something that usually I download an entire plugin just for this feature, because we all know, even if you don't have a popular website, these comments add up into the thousands if you don't maintain them. You know, I'm just thinking right now of my money site. 2 days go by, 2,000 comments are there. 9 times out of 10, all 2,000 are spam comments. So these are just one-click process to get rid of all of these things here. Delete all posts, delete all pages, all comments, set permalinks to post name for better SEO. That is good. Stop new comment notifications, stop moderate comment notifications, create multiple categories, create about us. Now, here's something that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at this. If we go to my website, now remember, this is just a website that I use for testing, but having said that, I don't... Oh, here comes the pop-up as well. So as you can see, I have all kinds of stuff going on. But I would like to create an About Us page, privacy policy, terms of use. All of these things are good to have on any website, so I can do that with a click of a button. I don't need these Amazon associate stuff, copyright, spam policy page, create multiple blank pages. Those are good, so you know you can always go back to them when you need them, and install multiple plugins at once. Of course, doing this will bring down another additional option in which you just enter the address to your plugins. So what you might do, for instance, there is have a text file, create it one time, and kind of write down the URL for each plugin each WordPress plugin that you want to install on every website might look something like this. And then go ahead and every time you have a new WordPress blog, just copy that list, paste it in here, and boom, all of your plugins are installed with a click of a button. So let's do these for now. And I'm also going to delete all of the comments. So now you're going to see on the right here this yes button. By clicking yes, all data from the database will be deleted. That spooks me a little bit, but remember that try to remember that it's only referring to if you check something like delete all posts and delete all pages, just trying to tell you, hey, you're going to delete all of these, you're not going to get it back. Confirm this is really what you want to do. In my case, this doesn't apply because I don't have those selected. I'm just really creating things as shown here. I am deleting comments, and here's more creation stuff. Now, some of these are going to have drop downs that, if they require like additional information. For instance, if you want to create multiple categories, you would give the names there. Just a really easy way of doing so many things involved with the setup process that you would need to do every single time you create a WordPress blog. So let's go ahead and click yes. And as you can see, this is what it did right away. All comments deleted successfully, about us page created successfully, privacy policy, terms of use, disclaimer, contact us, and so on. It says, please check the pages to appear automatically at the footer. Well, first of all, let's see what it looks like right now. I don't even know if I want to have my links showing in the footer. Again, it doesn't really matter, being that this is a test site. The reason you don't see any of the new links I created here, I will tell you right now, it's because if you go to the widgets, I don't have a widget for my pages, and I also don't have, see, there's no pages there. We also don't have a menu, so let's go ahead and set up a menu real quick, and you will see it. So I'm going to call this main menu, create, and over here you can see we now have the anti-spam policy and the contact page. All of these things that we just created are now there. So I'm going to add them to the menu, click on the primary location, save menu, and now when I refresh my home page, I should see the menu come up over here. And I know this is an ugly theme, but again, I will remind you because I don't want you to think this is my best work or anything, so I will remind you this is only used for test purposes. But just to make sure everything was done correctly, let's check out our Contact Us page. As you can see, it got my email address from the settings automatically. I didn't have to do that. Anti-spam policy. All of this has been filled in automatically with one click. So that is pretty freaking awesome. And remember, these are all really good for your website to have. The terms of use, privacy policy, about us page. These are all things that you want to have on your website. They're good for your rankings. And you can go back and edit any of them as well. Just go to your pages. I mean, you know how to do this if you have a WordPress page. You just go to any one of these pages and click edit, and you can change the words around. Basically, what we've got here, and I'll just add these to the footer for the hell of it. Why not? But basically what we've got here with WP Clickster is a very simple but convenient plugin for an affordable price. It's going to save you a lot of time on these mundane tasks that you shouldn't be doing. All these things I checked looked very simple when I was just checking them off and adding them to my site. But if I was going to have to do those things manually, we would be here for a lot longer than we just were. Especially when you create a new site. You know, if I was really creating a new blog that I'm going to use like as a money site or whatever it's for, I would definitely use this feature, the multiple plugins. And if I was doing that, I would have to go, without this plugin, I would have to go one at a time, install, activate, you know, install my Contact Us plugin, install my Delete Comments plugin, go into my settings and set my permalinks to post name. I could keep going through this list, set up categories one by one. So many of those things would have to be done manually. So that is why I am going to be using WP Clickster for all of my future WordPress blogs. In fact, it's the first thing I am going to do. And it's not very often when we find a product that we can use for every WordPress site we create. A lot of products are great, but they only have one specific function or use. This can be used for every website you build. And again, it's affordable. I think at the time, well, I'm not sure what the early bird discount price is going to be. Prices may vary a little bit depending on how early you get in on this. The earlier the better, as usual. But I'm going to give you a deal, and I'm going to give you incentive to purchase through my link, which is below the video. And basically, that is going to take you to my review page. When you're on that page, you are going to see my bonuses. And I'm going to take you to my bonus list right here. So these are all the bonuses that you are going to receive if you purchase WP Clickster from my link, my review page. And if you don't like any of them, or if you don't like all of them, just click this link and you can substitute as many products from this list with my default bonuses here, as many as you want. It could be just one or it could be several. I don't care. It's all up to you. And then all you have to do is follow these 3 simple steps to claim your bonus and you are set. So that's really about it for this product demo. I want to thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and have a great day.